little though. Let's see if I can fix that.
Really little though.
Let's
Let's see if I can fix that.
let's purposely make this really big and see if that fixes it. Let's see. Oh, it's better. I don't know if I can make it a whole lot bigger. Let's see.
It's better. I don't know if I can make it a whole lot bigger. Let's see.
Let's see how that works. Let's pull it to the side a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm playing around with this a little bit. This is a very... I've had to do a display capture on this one rather than a window capture because it's really weird the way it's set up. So let's see. You know what? Good enough. We're going to call that good. Okay, so let me mute this and edit it real quick. Give me just 2 seconds. Let's see. They have ribbon but not mist. Oh, there it is. Okay. Done. And refresh. Okay, so we should be good to go. Hi, everybody. This is Gaming Mama. Thank you for tolerating my setup there. Like I said, because of the way this game file is, because it's a much, much older game, and it's like an executable file or something like that, I had to do a display capture rather than a window capture, so it was all weird. But it looks like we got it all figured out. So we are playing a game called Myst. It's one of the first games that I played on the computer that actually made me fall in love with games and gaming. It is very much a puzzle game. So I have a handy dandy notebook and my pen here so that I can take notes when we come across clues and stuff. Now, admittedly, I have played this game before, but it has been a very, very long time. So some of it I will remember, and I'll just be able to kind of breeze through it a little bit. Some of it I do not remember, so you're going to have to kind of walk through with me on those ones and be patient. So the whole concept of the game is that you are an author who has figured out how to literally create worlds by writing. And so this is his main world. This is the one that he loves to live in. He calls it Myst, obviously. And recently our sons have come up missing, so we are here looking for them. So let's go ahead and get started. It is a simple point and click game, so the game mechanics are super simple. And this you can turn on and off. That is off. That is on. Looking around, there's a panel over here. So the topographical, hold on, let me turn down my headphones here a second. The music is really loud. There we go. Topographical extrusion test, the water turbulent pool, which is the one that is currently displaying, and the marker switch diagram. So let's do the marker switch diagram first. So let's change it to 47. And then when we turn it on, these are what the marker switches look like. So there's a whole bunch of them all throughout the island. Some of them that we need to solve puzzles in order to access. Some that are just like out in the middle of nowhere. So, and then let's look at the topographical extrusion test, which is 40. There we go. And turn it on. And this is a topographical map of the island. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head back up the stairs. You can see here there's a sunken ship we can't do anything with. And here is the first marker. Now we need to go around and we need to activate all of the markers as we come across them. So we're going to activate it. And we're going to come up here, and then we're going to come up here to those giant gears. Because there's another marker up here. So that is 2. I'm going to make a note of how many, because I think if I remember correctly, the number of markers matters. So as I come across them, I'm going to just mark them off. And then I don't think there's anything we can actually do with the gears themselves just yet. So a letter here on the ground. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve your message. Yours, Artruous. Okay, so that's right. We are playing Catherine, who is actually the wife of the author who creates these worlds. And he has disappeared as well because he came in here looking for our sons and never came back. And he has left us an important message. So we need to make sure we make note of how many markers are on the island so that we can get that message. There's another marker here. Let's activate it and go in here. This, I believe, is called the observatory. And as you can see, it's just stars. But if we go in chair, we pull this down, we can change this. Let's see if I can grab it. There we go. We can change this to pretty much any date that we want, up to the year of 9,999, or year 0, any year in between, and at any time of day. Hit this button, and it will actually show us a picture of the sky on that day, any constellations, which is one of the puzzles. But we haven't gotten the clue of the constellations versus dates yet. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and leave. But this is a really cool one. We just need more information before we can actually do anything with it. So let's turn the light back on. Head back out here. Let's come into the library. Actually, let's go see the rocket first, because the library is where most of our stuff is. So here is another marker, so that makes 4. And again, we can't really do anything with the rocket yet because it doesn't have any power. One of our goals is to get the power turned back on. Here is the model of the sunken ship. Well, that's kind of cool. And then all around it are these little boxes that have shapes on them that we can activate. But again, we don't have enough information to know which ones we need to activate. Here's another marker, which makes number 5. Oops, wrong way. Here is another marker, so that makes number 6. And in here, I believe, is the power room. There we go. And the whole goal, we do have a thing here. Power is at 0. So the one on the left is the power. The one on the right is power to the spaceship specifically. And then, of course, there are 10 generator switches. And each button changes numbers. So you can get power up to 99, but we don't have enough information in order to get the power to the rocket ship to the correct number. So we'll just go ahead and leave that for now. We got another room that's over this way. Let's see if we can get to it. There we go. And another marker. That makes 7. And I think this is another puzzle, but again, we don't have the information needed. Because see, it's not doing anything, so we're obviously missing something somewhere. And we don't have the combination to the lock yet. So as you can see, there's a lot of puzzles that we need to find clues for. And then down here is the clock tower, which has another marker on it that we can't quite reach, but we can see that it's there, which makes 8, which I believe is the total number on the island. We don't know yet what time we need to set this to, but it is obviously big hand, little hand, activate. So we're gonna head back up here. Now that we know what clues we're looking for, we will come in here. We'll turn around. Let's see, which one is it? I think it's this one. And we will lower the bookcase, which also shuts the door. There we go. Now before we do that, we are going to come over here and look at the red book first. I know for a fact that you need to put the red page with the red book in order to activate it. What's up, bud?
Bring me a red page. I can't see it.
Myst.
Need a red page, you must.
Like
Activated bring me.
No. MYST. To the justice.
I am serious.
He is serious.
Give it up. There is one thing I need to rescue.
Alright, so Sirius wants the red pages in order to rescue him. Over here on the opposite side of the room, we have another book. Oh, I forgot I have to click on the book.
You serious? Is that you? Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Pages. I must have the blue page. Bring them to me.
Okay, and I don't think he said it because I didn't really hear it, but if I remember correctly, his name is like Arturus or something like that. And he wants the blue pages, obviously. So, I know in here is another puzzle. Let's see, somewhere there is a, whoops. try that again, shall we? Somewhere there is a button. There we go. It's hard to see it. And I know that we have to create some kind of pattern in here. I forget where this takes us or what it does, but I know we do need to do it. But again, we lack the information. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that for now. Let's come through this secret hallway. Brings us to an elevator. And we shall go up. And we shall spin. And we shall go up some more. And here we are. So you can see there's nothing here, but if we turn around, we can see that there's more on the other side of the room. So let's go down. There we go. Let's go around the elevator. You can see it says key, so this is going to give us our clues to specific puzzles. However, what we need to do first, let's go down to the library. We're in the tower. Let's go to the library. So we'll go down, we'll spin, we'll go down. I'm sure as you noticed as I was walking around the island, there are important markers around the island. There is the sunken ship, there are the gears, there's the rocket ship, the tower house, the redwood tree, stuff like that. As you can see, they are all here. This is the tower that we are going up and down. The gears, the sunken ship, the rocket ship, the observatory, the redwood tower. So what we have to do is rotate this to the significant markers. There we go. And we'll just kind of slowly make our way around the island, collecting the clues. So right now it's going to be a lot of back and forth. I apologize for that. But in order to get the clues, it's kind of necessary. So let me show you how this works real quick. So now we've got the tower rotated to where it's pointing at the gears. So we're going to go upstairs. I kind of wish we didn't have to go through this animation every single time. But what can you do? Now if you come up here, you can see we're actually looking at the gears, which is really kind of cool. We're going to come down here. We're going to go around the elevator. Whoops. There we go. And here is our first clue. We have 240, which is set up in a time format, which means it's probably the time that we need to put on our tower. And then 221, which is a 3-number combination, which is probably for that safe that's in the Redwood Tower room. So we could either choose to go ahead and go and do those 2 puzzles, or we can stay here and rotate the tower again and get another clue. We're going to go ahead and rotate the tower, might as well while we're here, right? That way when we go back out into the island, we can just kick out all of these puzzles all at once. Come back over to the map. Okay, now we're going to rotate to our next. Okay, which I believe is going to be the sunken ship, because that's what this crosses over exactly. I think the next one is going to be just a bit further for the observatory, but I might be wrong on that. I don't remember all of them exactly. So we're going to come back upstairs. And we're going to get our sunken ship clue. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, see, we're looking at the sunken ship. You can see barely the roof of the observatory there. So we're gonna come around. And our clue is some dates. So we have October 11th, 1984, and that's important because we can go all the way from 0 to 9,999 at 10:04 a.m. We have January 17th, 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. And we have November 23rd, 9,791 at 6:57 p.m. So obviously those are the dates that we need to put into our observatory. And let's go back downstairs. Now, honestly, I don't remember if this is the kind of game that, like, these clues are the clues for every single time you play, or if they change every playthrough. Given the age of the game, I would guess they're pretty consistent. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I think the next one is going to be the redwood tree. Have to wait for it to finish rotating. There we go. Alright, let's go see where this one is pointing, because it could be either the observatory or the redwood tree, because it kind of went through both of them, but I'm pretty sure it's the redwood tree. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's the redwood tree. So this is a gigantic tree, and this is the observatory right here in the front that you can see. So, oops, down the ladder. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, and we have another. Oh no! Oh no! 724. Another 3-letter or 3-number digit here. 724. Alright, let's see. I think my game just crashed. That sucks. Let me see if I can bring it up again, you guys. Give me just a second here. Where's Myst? There it is. Ugh. Like maybe I was moving too fast for the game or something. Maybe I need to just slow down. Like I said, it is an older game. So, I think I originally played it on Windows 95, I think it was. Alright, so this is actually how you come into the game. You can see we're entering the world via the book. Okay, so we'll probably have to go around and activate all of the markers again, but we do know that there is 8 of them on the island. So let's go ahead and go get our message. So we're kind of skipping a bit here because we've already done some of this. Touchy touchy. There we go.
Once I complete this mission,
So 08. Okay, and let's get our message from Arturus.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Agonar, but
Agonar.
I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library, and place them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait. And erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
R2.
Okay, so Cirrus and Argonaut are our sons, and they've been causing trouble. Alright, so let's activate these markers real quick. There we go. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Read the note just so that it sees that we read it. And you know what? Since we have our dates and times, let's go ahead and come look. Oh, I need to turn off the light. There we go. Okay, so our first date is October 11th. Oh, 11. 1984. Ooh. It's really touching.
Yay.
Okay, we'll use the buttons instead of the slider to get precise on this one. Okay, 1987. Or sorry, it's 84. My bad. At 10:04 a.m. Nine, 10, oops. 04 a.m. And this is a constellation. So let's see, we've got a big star, little star, or sorry, that's a big star. Big star, let's move my cursor. 2 little stars and 2 little stars. Okay, I think that'll be enough. So I think, if I remember correctly, there is a book in the library that is like a book of constellations. Okay, so now we have January 17th, 12:07. So let's come way back up here. Okay, 12:07. Dang it, goes too fast. There we go. At 5:46 a.m. So come back up this way. 5:46? Yeah, okay. And get our next constellation, which is a big star with 2 little stars. A little star, a little star, and a big star. Okay. And then let me make a separation between these real quick so that I can tell the difference between them. Separate them there. There we go. Okay, and then the last one we have is November 23rd. 9,791. Come all the way to the bottom and then slowly come back up. 7,091. Dang it. There we go. At 6:57 p.m. Okay, 6:57 p.m. Alright, and there's our constellation for that one. So we've got a little star. And then a big star next to a little star. A little star. A little star. A big star. A little star. Little star. And a big star. Okay, so that should give us enough. Hopefully, if I've drawn these accurately enough, we should be able to tell which constellations go along with these dates. So we should be good. Alright. So let's go ahead. We're gonna look at the books again, just for the game purposes. And then once I've looked at both the books, I'll save the game so that we don't have to necessarily come through this again.
Why? Bring me a red. I can't see. You ready? You must. Make it bring. Shh. I am serious. Give it up. There is one thing I need. Rescue.
Okay, so there's Ceres's book. And then let's go see Argonon's or whatever his name is.
Serious? Is that you? Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Pages. I must have the blue page.
Must have the blue pages.
Bring them to me.
So I think he's kind of losing it. He sounds like he's going insane if he wasn't insane to begin with. Now let's see, there are a couple books. These are just like journal type books. I know this is a clue, so give me a second to kind of draw this section of the piano. Okay, so we have a little key, big key, big key, little key, big key, little key, big key, another little key because it's 3 in a row, and then a big key, and then another big key, and then 2 little keys. Well, it's a big key between them, but okay. And so we have 1, and the big key, 5. Oh, I think I did that wrong. Okay, hold on. So we have a little key, which is 5. Then we have a big key and a big key, and that second big key is a 1. And then we have little key, big key, little key,
Good job.
big key, which is 4, little key, big key, little key, big key, little key, big key, big key, which is 2,
Yeah, you
little key, big key, little key, which is 3. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Okay, and then this one is another journal. Future bridge. I think this is like talking about another world. There's no clues in that one, so we'll move on. There we go. The stone ship age, which is a different age that we can go to. Constellations. Okay, so this is what we need. Let's see. That doesn't match any of our drawings. That definitely doesn't. This one, let's see, big star. Close, but not quite the same. Again, close, but not quite the same. Little, big, big, little, little. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the November 23rd was a spider. Close, but not the same. Okay, this one is most definitely the leaf. So the October one is the leaf. Okay, so we have to figure out what the January one was. And this is the only one that's got a big star with 2 little stars next to it. So I'm going to guess that this one is the snake. So hopefully we've got that one all figured out now. And that's the last of that book. And I think this one here is the last one. That's the insignia of the black ship. Okay, and that doesn't look like there's any clues inside that one. And you can see all the rest of the books. We can click on them, but they're all burnt and stuff. So we can't actually pull anything from them. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and open up the bookcase. And as soon as that's done, let's save, because we've gotten a lot of clues. I'm gonna save game. Hopefully it doesn't crash while we're trying to save it. We're gonna save it as Tiger. There we go. Okay, so just in case it crashes again, we can always come back and just pick up where we left off. Let's go to the map. So we've already... Oh, you know what? We need to go explore the rest of the island real quick. I forgot that it doesn't show up on your map until you've actually physically seen it out in the island. So let's just quickly go and touch all of the other markers around the island. Except for, obviously, the one at the clock tower. Although we do have a time, we could probably solve that puzzle. So there's our rocket ship. Oop. There we go. There is our... If we can get over here. There we go. There we go. Powerhouse. Which, again, we don't have enough information for that one just yet. There we go. There's our... Okay, so we do have 2 3-number codes. We've got 221 and then 724. So let's go ahead and try this first. 221. Obviously didn't work, so let's try the 724. 724. There we go. And we have a match, which is probably to light this. But we need to turn on the gas first. Oh, do I need to actually, like, strike it here first? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. There we go. Alright, well, we've got that started, so I'm going to make a note here that this is the redwood code. Redwood. Safe. There we go. Okay, so now we have this up and running. I guess we need to give it time to let the pressure build up. Or something. I don't know. We'll come back to that later. We might still not have quite enough information for it just yet. Let's see, this is the actual redwood tree. Once we can, this will actually rotate, and I believe it becomes like some kind of elevator or something. I forget exactly, but I know it's significant, so we do need to figure that out eventually at some point. Alright, and then let's go ahead. That should make it 2. Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, and I'm an idiot, aren't I? Okay, hold on. So let's 40, 45, 50, 55, 1. Because this is the little hand. I got them backwards. I'm a dork. Okay, so this one's already at 10. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then 1, 2. There we go. Alright, and let's go ahead and activate this. And then this, I think the code for this one is probably going to be the 221. Let's see. But if I do that one, then we'll make that one 3. Okay, so let's reset. So let's see. So I think because this looks like the big gear out in the main island, I think this actually opens that big gear. But we've only got so many turns to get it to 221. It starts at 333. So I think this one is the one that's always gotten me kind of stuck. Let's do that one. No, because see, when I turn that one, that's going to change that one to 3. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no. Dang it. So let's change. So that one needs to be on 1. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to actually wiki this one for the solution.
Nice.
Okay. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can find the actual solution for that one real quick. Myst chain puzzle.
Okay, guys, here's the solution. Pull the left lever,
That's where
one
I,
time short. Then the right,
that's where I was when you,
one time short.
yeah.
And now keep the right down until you get the combination.
I didn't know you could hold it down. Alright. There we go. I did not know that holding it down was an option. Okay, so now we should have the gear open. So let me make a note on my notes that this is the clock tower combo. Alright. Alright, we didn't activate that one before, so let's activate it real quick. Okay, so now let's... Now I think we've seen everything. Let's go here. Yep. Okay, so the last one we saw was the redwood. So let's rotate. Okay, so it looks like the last one is the rocket ship. So we're gonna wait for it to finish rotating. There we go. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and close the door. Alright, and this is the only one we haven't seen yet, so let's go get it. Okay, and see, we are looking at the rocket ship. I'm hoping this will give us some kind of clue to how we can figure out how to power up the rocket ship. So it needs to be at 59 volts. So I'm guessing down in the power room we need to get the rocket ship side of the meter to say 59. Alright, so oop, dang it, so touchy. There we go. Since it's on the way to the power room, let's go ahead and click on our constellations. There we go. We still don't have the clue we need for that. Alright, let's come out here. Okay, so we need to find the leaf, the snake, and the spider. That is not the leaf, nor the snake, nor the spider. That was an anchor. There's a spider, so let's activate that one. Snake. And where's the leaf? That's a flamingo. There's the leaf. Oh, and so you can hear that something changed. Gotta wait for it to finish. Okay. And now you can see the ship is raised. which means if we come over here, the actual physical ship is raised. But we'll deal with that here in a minute. Let's go do the, whoops. Let's go do the rocket ship power first, if we can get freaking back up here. There we go. Alright, so let's go do 59 volts for the ship.
Nice. That's a nice one.
Nope, too far. Unfortunately, that's the only way to reset it. Oh no, we just turned them all off. Oh, okay. No, because see, now that one's not going back up. Maybe let it power down all the way. And I wonder, is that consistent? Does that always up at 10? I think it does. Okay, so let's make a grid here real quick. We've got 10 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one does 10. This one does 1. That one does 7. That one does 2. This one does 8. That one does 22. That one does 16. That one does 19. That one does 5. And that one does 9. Okay, so let's see. We do 22 and 19. That brings us up to 9, 10, 11, 3, 41. And then we could do... We need to get it to 50, 59. So let's do... And then 8 would bring us to 49. And then a 10 would bring us to 59. So let's do that. We need to... let's see if that reset it. Alright, so let's do this one. But see, this isn't going up anymore. Let's see if I did my math correctly, though. And then 8. And then 10. So we have... We have the main power correct. But I don't think the main power is going to help us get on the rocket ship. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah. So I'm not sure how to... Whoops. Not sure how to reset that. Let's see if it's reset now. Maybe we have to actually leave the powerhouse. Alright, now that I've got it turned off, let's leave the powerhouse. Okay. Let's come back in. No, see, it's still not going up. What the heck? I'm missing something here? How am I supposed to be able to reset this puzzle? I don't think that does anything, to be honest. See, I don't know what the... Oh. Wait, what's the purpose of being able to come up here? That's how we reset it. Gotcha. Bet you anything it's gonna be reset now. 'Cause basically, we blew the transformer when we overpowered it. Okay, so we've got this one. No, it's still not going up. What the heck? And then this one and this one. Did I do it wrong? It doesn't sound like it's doing anything. And then maybe switch the power so that it comes over here instead of that way? No?
This one's a new one.
Okay, let's come flip the switch again. Can we hold it down? Can we flip it a couple times maybe? See, that should be resetting it. I don't know why it's not. So they're both currently at 0. Now if I flip this one, it should. But it's not. What the heck? Did my game glitch? Alright. Myst. Reset generators. Give me just a second here. I'm just trying to figure out how to reset this puzzle real quick. I promise you I'm not trying to cheat or anything. I'm just trying to figure out how to reset the generator puzzle. And I'm actually not finding the generator puzzle on here. What the? Alright, okay. Let's try this one. Sorry guys, give me just a second here. I'm still trying to figure out breakers are shut off. Follow the other. Oh, there's apparently 2 of them. Okay, so apparently there are 2 breakers that I need to reset. Okay, so we've already reset that one. So I guess there is another one further down that I should be able to access. Aha, here we go. Okay, so that should have reset it. Oops. Okay. Let's go and flip this one again just to make sure. Okay. I did not see that there was a second one there. Okay, so now this one should be reset. So, okay, so we've got 10, 8. There we go. We are at 59 volts. So the rocket ship should open. There we go. Alright. Oh. Oh shit, okay. So here's our piano. Alright, so we've got... So that one's 5, so it's going to be 1.
Another boss fight.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think that's right. This one should be 5. Okay. Oh, do I have to do a sound comparison? Oh, that sounds about the same, doesn't it? Yeah, that sounds about the same. Alright, then let's try... Should be, I think, this one. One's much higher. That sounds about the same. Oops. Alright, and then we've got this one. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. And then 4 should be... So those 2... This one? Oh, you know what? I think I've got 1 wrong. So I think 1 should be this one. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to put 4 where 1 is. And then let's come listen to... I'm pretty sure that one's the last one, which means this one is the first one. Okay.
Oh, actually,
That sounds about the same. And then this one should be the last one. It's a bit lower than 1, but not by far. No, somewhere we're off. Okay. Unless I've got... Well, no, because these are 2. So that's got to be the end of a 1. So the first one should be this one. I'm pretty sure I've got one correct. And then we've got, let's see, 2, and then a 3. So 2 should be this one. That sounds right to me. Let's see, it's before the 2. Yeah, that sounds the same to me. I'm not a computer or a music expert though, so who knows. Okay, and then this one is the 3rd one. No, okay, so... And then this one would be the 4th one. Okay, and then this would be the last one. So that sounds the same to me. I may have to look that one up, because... Let's see. In a spaceship at the organ one end. Play sequence of notes right. Maybe easier to count. Okay, so from the bottom position. Okay, so let's reset them all. Okay, this one I am cheating on because I can't match the sounds. I'm kind of partially deaf in this ear, so I'm having a hard time matching the sounds. So he says to go up 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then up 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I think I skipped one there. That may be wrong. Okay. Then 23. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, see, we're still off somewhere. He does note in his walkthrough that it's a fiddly puzzle and it took him for ages. Unfortunately, I can't just click it up one. It has to be dragged. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Oops, sorry, I moved the camera there. Let's save real quick. This one's right here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to maybe figure that one out off camera and just bring you guys back to it, cause yeah. All right. Let's go do the ship because we haven't done the ship yet. Oh, that's right. We opened the gear too, huh? Let's do the gear first. Okay, so this is actually a book that will take us to another world. So that's what those look like. Let's go do the ship first before we leave this world, though. Oh, this looks like it's just another linking book to yet another world. Okay. So we've got 2 worlds available to us now. There we go. Okay, what other puzzles did we need to figure out? Oh, the redwood. That's right. Whoops. Let's go see if we can figure out how to get the redwood tree to do its thing. There we go. Oops. No, come on. Here we go. No, I don't know. See, that turns it off. And see, now I can't. So I guess maybe I just need to turn it to the right until it does something. Okay, so let's get the gas going. Oh, I didn't need to actually relight it. Okay. Let's just keep spinning it until the pressure starts going up, I guess. Oh, there we go. See, now it's going up. Let's see how far up that goes. So is that too far? Nope, that makes it start going backwards. So we should be good right here. That should make it full pressure without over... Yeah, see, we should be good. Okay, now let's come around here. Is there no kind of button or anything? Oh, our pressure went down again. What the... See, that definitely made a sound that time. So let's come see. No, that didn't do anything. And it's gonna be reset, huh? Oh no, it's still high. Okay, maybe it's too high? So if we turn it that way, does it start going back down? No. Do I need to turn it all the way off? Oh, there we go. Now it's going back down. Now the question is it going to go all the way back down, or is it just going to stop at one point? It's going to go all the way down. Which makes a noise, but like it doesn't actually do anything. You see, the tree is still up there. And there's no button or anything, so it should just do it. Oh! It shifted. Okay, so maybe I just need to give it time. Okay, let's put the pressure back up and then maybe just give it time. Come on, pressure. Are you gonna start going back up? There we go. Okay, so pressure's going up. Let's come outside. Let's see if something changes. Gotta give it a second for the pressure to build up. Is it gonna do something? No. Oh, why are you not going up now? Okay, so maybe I have to watch it go up. Because I think maybe when I left before it got all the way up, it like kind of reset it. Okay, so there's most definitely sounds going on now. This means it should be doing something. Are you gonna do something again? Are you gonna do something? Oh, but see, that's going up, not down. I want it to come down. So maybe do I need to turn it off? Okay, so now it's off. Oh. I bet it's coming down now. Maybe I can actually watch it come down. So, like, do I need to build the pressure up like a whole lot and then let it release and it will come down? Let's see what happens if I turn it this way until I can't turn it anymore. Okay, so I can't turn it anymore. Oh, did you see that, guys? Okay. Okay, so stop. Okay, so I need to turn it off again. Let it come back down. Okay, we're gonna let it come back down. We're just gonna wait until it's done coming down. Yeah, we unfortunately let it go kind of high, so... Okay, so it sounds like it's done. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this until we can't turn it anymore, and then run outside. And hopefully we can jump into that elevator before it gets out of reach. That's the hope. There we go. There we go. So I need to come up one more. And then we should be able to jump inside. There we go. Oh, that releases pressure so we go back down. So that's how we get back down when we're done. Okay. So we'll just wait. We'll let it take us up. Let's see what we can see from at the top of a giant redwood tree. Fortunately, it's kind of a slow process, so be patient. In the meantime, I'll do stuff on my phone. There's the top of the clock tower that we can see there.
I guess it's a bonus level. Let's see what other new toys we unlocked.
Wow.
Well, what are the toys you I should say? Let's see.
I don't know.
Shotgun.
It seems like we've stopped.
Combat, which you don't really get much combat.
I don't... Bless me. Okay, don't know if there's actually a reason to be up here, to be honest.
Let's see.
Because I can't seem to do anything but look down,
What's an EMP?
and I don't see anything of significance from here.
Ooh, let's do that.
Is that only lowers one? Okay, so we have to hold it down. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, other than the pretty view, I don't see that there's any reason to go up there. Let me double check the walkthrough real quick. Because I think... let's see... Using the key, strike a light, and turn the wheel fully and wait. Takes a little while. Go outside. Close the wheel. Oh, I see. Okay. So it is going up. We are now going to turn it off. Because we do want it. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
No, but you did the same.
Oh my gosh, you touchy little thing.
No, I just got
Because we actually want to go down below the surface. So we're going to jump in it when it's right here and then keep going down, apparently. There we go. And we should, yep, keep going down. Okay. And there, I believe, is another linking book. So, and this is obviously to like a woodsy kind of area. So, I'm going to go ahead and save it now that we've figured out how to do all of that. And I'm going to go ahead and end my stream there. So we have exposed, with the exception of the rocket link book, we have exposed all of the link books. The rocket one I'm going to have to do off camera because that one is so touchy. It's going to take me a while. But as soon as I do get that one figured out, I will start streaming again, and that's actually where we will start. We'll go and do the rocket ship age, or the rocket ship link book first in our next live stream and get that figured out. So thank you guys so much for coming and playing Myst with me today. Like I said, this is one of the first games I ever played that really kind of got me into gaming. I'm in the process of trying to find some of the other older ones that I really fell in love with. But, you know, they are older, so it is difficult to find them for the more modern systems. But as soon as I do, I will stream those as well. So, very cool to kind of go retro like that. So thank you guys so much for coming and watching, and until next time, game on!